Uh-oh. I'm encased. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Star Trek Online. This is Inferiority Complex speaking with Captain Kolos loaded up, or should we say Lieutenant General Kolos, since he is now level 50. However, we are here today not to worry about level 50, but instead to play through the mission Sunrise. In case you're wondering about the bridge that I'm on here, this is the bridge of the Kobali Samsar cruiser, which is the ship I've been flying since I reached level 40, and it's a fairly sturdy engineering focused ship. Gee whiz, can't even say things right. And we're going to play through the mission Sunrise. We're a wee bit late, well into the time run of the mission. It's actually Wednesday. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. It's actually the Wednesday before this event, this featured mission expires. It's Wednesday the 18th November at the moment, and I've been very delayed in getting this episode recorded simply because I've been working on that Spectres series in the neutral zone with the Davidians, and then the 3 dailies missions. So here we go, let's do Sunrise. A star in an unexplored system near Ferenginar has become unstable. There's nothing to indicate any change to its stellar life cycle, so this is a perfect opportunity for us to chart the system and investigate the star. So we're going to hail...
Heed the call of the warrior. Claim
Chancellor.
the honor due your family.
I'm going to hail Chancellor Jim Pock and see what he has to say.
Now that the Iconian War is over, it is time to rebuild the Empire. That means looking for new places to expand. On the edge of the Alpha Quadrant, near Ferenginar, our astrophysicists have noticed a star that is suddenly fading. They do not understand why it is dying, but they want more detailed information before the star goes out. They also say that there may be valuable resources to harvest from the system, so we should take this opportunity before the Ferengi do. I want you to prepare your ship for deep space exploration and head to this dying star. Discover anything that may be useful to the Empire.
So we're going to the unexplored star system at the edge of the Ferenginar sector in the Alpha Quadrant to investigate the sudden instability of the star there. Now, as you can tell, there's a difference in the voice of Jim Pock there between his standard greeting and the way he sounded as he read the mission briefing there. It seems they've changed the actor who is playing Jim Pock's voice. So we're going to get skill points, expertise, dilithium. We're going to get a quantum phase torpedo, quantum phase converter console, and a quantum phase beam array, or quantum phase dual heavy cannons as a mission reward. We've got some standard rewards, phaser beam bank and phaser turret. These mission rewards are definitely going to be something that anyone who uses phasers as a weapon energy probably going to want to collect these. And I know on D84 I will definitely be running this mission a few times to collect the 3-part set, since he uses phasers as his main energy type. However, as a Klingon KDF officer, I'm going to pick up the quantum phase torpedo at the end. It's basically just a quantum torpedo with a little bit of an extra boost to it. Let's accept the mission. It says here, we've received instructions to pick up a stellar phenomena specialist, a Cardassian scientist by the name of Ternura Zuval. She's currently at Deep Space Nine. We can beam her directly aboard from the station. We'll pick up the specialist when we reach Deep Space Nine. Let's transwarp. Oh, I'm standing on my seat. Unfortunately, I'm not anywhere near Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is way down here, and I'm way up here. So I'm going to use a little bit of a trick here. If you change the instance in the Alpha Quadrant, you will spawn at Deep Space Nine. There we are, Deep Space Nine just in the distance there. So let's go. Nope, I don't want to go to Bajor. I do want to go to Deep Space Nine. Let's beam up the specialist.
Thank you for the pickup. I'm Tenora Zuval. Let's get started. My preliminary observations show some kind of unknown stellar problem. This unexplored system near Ferenginar is undergoing solar death. Basically, it's as if the star is going out suddenly, but there's no good reason why. We need to get close enough to take some readings and see what we can figure out.
I see. Well, I'm not going to depart from Deep Space Nine orbit. I'm going to remain near the station for the time being, because I'm going to do a little bit of jiggery pokery. That's a technical term in case anyone's wondering. And I'm going to use the transwarp button again, since that takes me to the system where the mission starts. This system boasts a bright G1V type main sequence star that has several gas giants. No rocky worlds exist within the habitable zone. As a consequence, this system has remained a low priority for exploration due to the low chance of indigenous life. Let's begin the mission. We have arrived in system about 0.5 AU from the star, sir. Still no indication of what's causing the stellar decay. Detecting only gas giants in system, no signs of rocky planets other than the occasional moon for those Jovians. We're a little outside optimal range. We could probably get better resolution on sensors if we nudged a few kilometers closer. Okay, let's go closer. Head for the optimal scan point. Well, let's conduct some scans.
Getting swamped with solar radiation. Try reducing the gain on your sensors.
Okay. Narrow the EM band and scan again.
Initial results don't make any sense. The star's core reactions are failing, but it still has so much mass that it should be conducting fusion. It's as if it suddenly decided that it was no longer going to do hydrogen fusion, just heavier fusion processes.
Let's collect some stellar particles and see if we can find any clues with a more detailed analysis.
This kind of matter is ejected during corona events. We should be able to collect some with your ship's ram scopes if we head to one of the ejection zones.
We'll set up a plot of locations where we can take some samples. There's one over there, so let's go over there. Collect solar particles. Oh! Romulan radiation scanning game. I do kind of like this game, it's quite relaxing. Not fond of playing it for too long though.
Results are coming in now. This still isn't making any sense. It's as if the star's life cycle was suddenly accelerated somehow, but it never went through an expansion cycle. There's no good explanation for this yet. Maybe something else in the system caused it.
What if this phenomenon affected other bodies in the system as well?
If this is system-wide, we should find evidence of similar problems, with nuclear and chemical reactions in the system's gaseous bodies. There's a large amount of gaseous stellar matter further from the star. We should have no trouble checking that hypothesis.
Set course.
This is very strange. Usually nebulae are massive clouds between star systems. Finding a micronebula in a system like this is quite rare. This may be the result of an event such as a cosmic string, shearing through a gas giant and turning it back into particulate matter. I'll need some more readings to know for certain.
Let's scan for more information. All the particulate matter will make your ship's sensors unreliable beyond a few kilocams, and shields will be offline. The best we'll be able to do is check small areas until we get close to something unusual. We should head to where the deionized particle density is highest. So let's do some scanning. Follow the beam of light. So we're heading in this direction. Here we go. Let's sample those particles. Keep searching. If there's another ship here, we need to know about it. If there's another ship here, I might be engaged in combat. Okay. So we're going roughly this direction. Oh, there we go. Readings indicate agitated particles and trace heat residual trail from an impulse engine. Uh-oh. Tholian Scout Group. Okay, lovely. Thanks for that. Let's get them defucked in. Oh, no you don't. You're not sticking me in a web. Not a chance.
Data is coming in now. Nothing unusual coming in from the nebula, but those Tholian ships were quite far from home. Unfortunately, they can't give us answers. Looks like there's some heavy ionization on the far side of the nebula, though. As if it's receiving some kind of reflected radiation from one of the gas giants.
Set course for that gas giant. There's a large asteroid ring around this gas giant, sir. We're reading a few metallic asteroids and some low-level radiation. Maybe some additional clues, but nothing concrete. There's a lot of small debris moving at high speed here. Nothing we can't clear up with our weapons, but we'll just need to make sure not to miss. Stand by for evasive maneuvers. Set course for the largest radioactive asteroid. And let's go. Let's start with this one near the front. Scan it. Few the silicates with few small deposits of iron and magnesium, nothing particularly special. Okay, let's try this next one. Zinc, copper, cobalt, plus a few traces of tungsten and mercury. Bit uncommon, but it doesn't give us any clues. One large asteroid coming up. Large amounts of nickel, some titanium and uranium. lots of silicon. Here's something interesting, sir. This asteroid's been excavated. Along one side, looks like someone used a primitive mechanical probe to crack part of the asteroid and remove some of it. Low-grade warp signature, nothing sophisticated. Someone's been here, but probably not with the kind of technology that could explain the stellar problems. Okay, so let's go in closer. Scan. This is interesting. We're picking up several moons around this gas giant, and some of them are habitable. General, I'm picking up comm traffic. One of these moons is inhabited. Okay, so why haven't we picked it up before? Thousands of background signals in space, sir, many from civilizations we haven't encountered yet. Since a preliminary long-range scan of the system showed no Class M or L planets, it seems that nobody thought it would be inhabited. Our computers just classified these signals as ambient background until we were right on top of the transmitters. Universal Translator is updating now. Okay, any signs of starships or bases? A few minor orbital facilities, significant industrial infrastructure, 8 billion inhabitants. Sir, I'm picking up a few low-power warp trails. Nothing the size of a starship, maybe a handful of probes. There's evidence that we've come across an early warp-capable civilization here. Interesting. So this species may be a useful client species for the Empire. Prepare for more detailed scans.
Greetings, unknown vessel. This is Administrator Kumarke. Please provide identification.
This is General Kolos of the Xenordoth. I represent the Klingon Empire.
Welcome to Lukari. Visitors here are rare, but we're always gratified by the chance to meet and exchange information with travelers. I regret that you have arrived at a difficult time. You may have noticed that our home star has become unstable. I'm leading a project to try to reignite the star. Unfortunately, we've already suffered severe disruptions, and we have a lot of problems to tackle right now.
Actually, we noticed the problems with your star, and we came to investigate what was going on.
These problems started only recently, just a few days ago. Our astronomers noted a significant shift in the star's output, and now it looks like it's guttering and dying. If we can't solve this problem, it's the end of our species. I'm the project leader for our solar probe team. We're going to try to restart fusion with a quantum chromodynamic accretion burst, but honestly, this is a colossal problem, and it may be beyond us.
My ship is a part of a larger fleet. We have advanced technology and we may be able to assist you.
We have a solar probe ready that contains the booster module that needs to be fired into the star. It's capable of warp 2. There's a problem, though. The probe's remote navigation systems don't work. All of the interference from the solar flaring and guttering is blocking the signal. Could your ship get a trajectory plot so that we could set a pre-programmed course?
We'll look into it. We can use our astrometric computer to build a plot. Okay, so let's adjust the trajectories. Point 1 should be at an elevation of 9850, currently set at 9950. Okay, so we're moving it up. 9850. Point 2 should be an offset of 9400. It is currently at negative 9400. Okay, so if we move it on left, there we go, it matches up. Display the trajectory plot. First point is good, second point is good.
We're getting your telemetry now. I'll have my engineers prepare the probe. Let's see if this works. Nothing to worry about, just the future of my planet.
We'll hold position for you to launch the probe.
The probe's made it out of orbit.
Let's see what's going on.
Engaging secondary boosters to head out of planetary range.
Okay.
It's gone to warp. probe is arriving at the solar corona. Deploying chromodynamic booster. It didn't work.
Uh-oh.
Repeat. Well, it didn't work. That was our one shot. Thank you for trying to help. I'm not sure what to try next. Maybe we can evacuate a few people. I'm not going to give up. But the situation is grim. If your people can offer any other help, we would welcome it. But I just don't see a way to relocate 8 billion people in the next few hours.
We're not necessarily out of solution. We might still be able to find a way to reignite the star. An unknown vessel is entering the system. Small, but can't get any readings through its hull. Getting very strange readings from this ship. Let's hail the new arrival.
My name is Caldano. Looks like I've arrived at the perfect time. I'm here to help with the problem with this star. I'm a scientist, and I have some specialized knowledge that can help.
Well, since I don't have any time to waste, let's accept your offer.
With apologies for the interruption, this is my home star. My people are the ones at risk here. If you have some way to reverse this process, my people should be involved.
Agreed. Since no other solutions have presented themselves, we should at least hear him out.
All right, I'm willing to do so, but it will take me a little while to get a shuttle out there. As you might imagine, things are a little hectic over here right now.
Don't worry, we won't need a shuttle.
You won't be able to get a lock on my ship interior due to the subspace manifolds. I'll go ahead and bring you aboard.
Ready for transport.
Welcome aboard. I'm Caldano.
You moved me here without crossing the intervening space. You have quantum teleportation technology.
Yes, we call it a transporter. It has a limited range, but it's useful for going from surface to ship.
Impossible! This ship's interior is massive, even though it's no bigger than a shuttle.
My ship uses compactified subspace folds. It's bigger on the inside.
We have bigger issues to handle. Okay.
This is all quite overwhelming. This Caldano person is another stranger from somewhere else. And you're here to help with our dying star?
Yes, we came to investigate the star and now we're involved.
Oh. Yes, I suppose I can see how a star suddenly dying might attract someone's attention.
The Klingon Empire is also quite interested in knowing more about you and your people. We always welcome allies.
It's an odd coincidence. We'd probably never have met if it weren't for the trouble with the star. My people have never really had any desire to go exploring out there. We've sent a few probes and met a couple of neighbors, but we're happy at home, and we have what we need, so why risk it? I guess this crisis answers that question. The galaxy is bigger than us, and to survive, we need to look past just our homeworld.
My people are warriors with a proud tradition. We do not shirk from danger or from confronting problems directly.
It sounds like you have a lot of experience in meeting other kinds of people. Maybe if we survive this, we can take the chance and learn more about each other. To talk about what we might have in common and what we have to offer.
I'm sure that my people will want to open relations. Your experiences here will make you a natural choice to participate in those discussions.
What can I do to help? My home is at risk. I want to do something. To be involved in solving this problem.
Stay with Caldano. This is his ship, so he can probably explain things best. There we go. Let's talk with Caldano now.
Welcome to my ship. Don't be alarmed. This vessel is from the 31st century and it has some technology you may not recognize yet. I can assure you, though, that I'm here to help.
Well, that explains why I wasn't able to scan through your ship's hull, or how you are able to have the technology that can repair a dying star.
Correct. I'm associated with a temporal division of, well, let's just say that I'm an ally from the future, and I'm here to save the Lucari star.
So So this involves changing the time stream. I've had enough about that already.
No, I'm trying to prevent changes. Someone's tampered with this star. It's not supposed to die out here. The Lucari don't disappear today. At least not if we have any say in it. I have some technology that can help, but we'll need to rework it in order to repair the star's fusion processes. What I need you to do is to help me align this matrix to match the star's original spectrum.
Okay, I'll align the matrix.
This matrix can adjust quantum induction fields, but restarting stellar processes isn't its normal use. This task should be simple. Go to each console and adjust the intensity of each color spectrum in the mix. When you have the right mix, the matrix on the center console should match the original color of the star.
Got it.
I'll regulate the device's main power state from this console.
Okay. So I've got to adjust the blue and the red spectrums. Let's do the red first. So we've got to get the wavelength to the correct setting. There we go. Let's do the blue. Same again, decrease the wavelength to fit in the range.
Sounds like whoever tried to destabilize the Lucari star has decided to come knocking. Let's see who. They're packing a real wallop. Shields just went down. We have incoming!
Weapons ready, prepare to repel boarders. Here we have
What are those things?
Tholians. Not really much of a
Tholians!
surprise.
Keep them away. I need to finish these computations.
Uh-oh. I'm in a thing. Okay, I've got them all. That was surprising if the Tholians. I mean, after all, it was the Tholian ships that attacked.
I
us
have the device
outside.
shielded in a force field, but I can't deploy it until these Tholians are out of the way.
Okay, let's
Shields are
build
back online.
Tholians.
They shouldn't be able to get any more boarding parties over.
Okay, that's good. Got to repel the borders. Okay. Where is he? What? Oh yeah.
We've got a breather. Now I just have to charge the device and prepare it for use. In just a few minutes, it'll propagate a quantum wave shift that should correct the star's stalled fusion process. You should head back to your ship, and I'll send the administrator back home.
Okay.
The device is charging. We're just a few minutes away from repairing the star.
Standing by.
Give us the talks, mutant.
Oh look, Tholians.
Just wonderful. Now the Tholians want my quantum phase inhibitor.
Aye. Well, really that surprising. We attacked us earlier on, we didn't reward his ship. Strings in my head that indicate that could be anything else.
You will surrender the talks you've had, or you will be destroyed.
Not likely.
Obviously, we can't let them have it. I just need a little more time and we can rejuvenate the star.
Yeah, not much to do except wait. All these ships blow up the Tholians. Uh-oh. I'm encased. This is not good. There's a hole. Oh, there's a hole here. Lots of chatting flight on there. Everything going on just now. Oh dear. Hey! There we go.
Capacitor's full. Firing in 3 seconds.
Activating the rejuvenator.
It's working! Look at the star. Check the spectral readings. The fusion process is reigniting, and it's returning to normal.
Yay. Readings are stabilizing. The shockwaves should be barely noticeable by the locale.
Some of those ships have just arrived at our home system. They're attacking our homeworld. We don't have any way to repel starships like this. Please help us.
Never want to back down from a fight.
Please, you have to stop them. We don't have any warships or space weapons.
Okay. getting in the way. Whoops. Three to go. Four, maybe, I don't know. Oh, we're getting transfer this time. Mom. Oh, that sounds good. Never mind. Unfortunately not. This isn't going to work. It's taking a long time. How many ships left? Just the one? Maybe two. Come on.
The Tholians have managed to get my ship in a web. I need your help.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Where's Cardano's ship? There it is. Getting a bit lost.
They've stolen my quantum phase inhibitor!
Uh-oh. This does not bode well.
Thanks for the save, but the Tholians managed to steal the Tox Uthot while they had my ship webbed. That must have been their plan all along. My data suggests the Tholians use a trilithium warhead to destabilize the star, but the amount of resources needed to build such a weapon makes it inefficient to say the least. No, I suspect somehow they knew I would come here to save this star, and I would bring the Tox Uthot. Fortunately, the Lucari star is safe. However, nobody else will be, as long as the Tholians have that device. They could use it to snuff out or destabilize stars anywhere they want.
We'll have to get it back from them somehow, but that means we have to figure out their next target.
I have some thoughts on that, but I will need to do some calculations. These events, and the Tox Uthot itself, are tied up in the temporal Cold War.
Oh,
The
no.
Tholians may not care, but by using the Tox Uthot, they risk distorting the timeline by wiping out civilizations that are supposed to survive into the future, such as the Lucari. I'll be in touch. At least now the Lucari will have a promising future.
Understood.
Caldano is correct. You have preserved our future. My people will be forever grateful. Not to mention my personal gratitude, of course. I think we have a bright future ahead of us, if you'll forgive my play on words. I am eager to see where it leads. Thank you once again.
My people will contact you again soon. We have many matters to discuss.
I wish I could ask you about your science, your trade, your society. But I suppose there will be time for all of that now that our crisis has been averted. Won't there?
The Empire will send ships soon to evaluate your world and your technology. You will have many opportunities to find a place of honor with us.
Oh, I think our friend the administrator here is going to need a ride home. Would you mind? If you'll pick her up and take her home, I'll start looking for more data about the Tholians' plans.
We'll rendezvous with you. Where is he? Oh, gee whiz. No. Okay, this could be interesting. How to find Caldano's ship when nothing indicates where it's going to be. Is it in the asteroid field? Nothing on the map. Whoa. There we go. We'll transport the administrator. And then
I
head
have
back
collected
to
an
our home
amazing amount of information about what happened to this star. Thank you for bringing me along. Once we're back in Allied space, I'll take a shuttle home.
Okay. Let's transport Administrator Kamarke. Seems that first contact with the Lucari has gotten off to a reasonable start. Now we just have to hope that the Tholians When Tholians show up again with the talks with that, we can stop them from doing anything disastrous. We are ready to leave the system on your orders, Captain. Okay. It's going to warp out right through the middle of a big gas giant. Yeah, that's sensible. Okay, let's hail command.
Finding a new species, especially one with warp technology, is a welcome event. Though we know little about them now, we will test their mettle and determine whether they will make worthy clients of the Empire. Our scientists will review your findings regarding this Tox Uthot. It is far too powerful a weapon to be left in the erratic talons of the Tholians.
Agreed. And there we go. That's Sunrise over and done with. Rather a short mission, but with a lot of dialogue. Not much in the way of things to do in combat. There's a short ground combat sequence on board the wee ship that Caldano has. And then there's a lot of big space combat at the end, and let's face it, I kind of don't think I did very well with that this time. I think I would prefer a more manoeuvrable ship than this one. Anyway, the mission is complete. We will see what happens in the next mission when it is released. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.